What is up, Eastern Oregon? This is Dodzy, and this is your sports show for Friday, September 3rd, 2021. Big day today. Man, big day. This is all brought to you by Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto, east end of Adams in LeGrand. It's almost that time to get your snow tires put on. Take it to Rockin' Sons. I mean, they're certified automotive technicians, trustworthy, locally owned. You can't beat it. Go see JB and the boys. Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto right here in LeGrand. Big day today. Volleyball opens tonight, 7 o'clock. Quinn Coliseum. If you're watching this, get up there and cheer these girls on. They're awesome. Tomorrow, EOU football, 1 o'clock. Community Stadium, home opener, Montana Western. Let's go, mount up. Volleyball right after that. It's so exciting. September 18th, EOU basketball, Coach Kemp and the boys, they're going to have their ID camp. Go to EOUsports.com for details. Let's get directly into my guest. He's a former Mountie, a former NFL player. He's had a short music career. He started a foundation called Up From the Muck. Man, I'm excited for this one. In honor of home opening weekend for Mountie football, future EOU Mountaineer Hall of Famer, Jace Billingsley. Here it is. Jace, how's it going, man?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Good. So let's just start it off like what's going on in your life now?
Man, a lot of different stuff. Kind of, each day's pretty different for me. But right now, I'm actually helping out at my parents' shop. They had one of their main workers head out to the mines, so I've been helping them out, and then been working on my foundation, doing a bunch of different classes with that, and just trying to enjoy life and get all those things going in the right direction and all that. So
yeah, so your foundation is Up From the Muck, which for the viewers, it definitely ties into Eastern Oregon. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I was talking with Dustin Azure, and he went down there with some wrestlers for a wrestling camp that you put on down there. And by the way, he had nothing but the highest to say about you. 100%.
Well, that's awesome, man. It was awesome getting to know him and the EOU wrestlers, and yeah, that's a great program, and he does a great job with it, and he's a great guy, and all those wrestlers, you can tell he tries hard to bring in, good people, good wrestlers. So it was cool to have them down here, getting to know all of them, getting to know him, and they put on a great camp for us, man. So it was awesome. It was really cool to work with them. So
yeah, he said that you were a wonderful host. That's what he said. Yeah, he was very impressed.
Well, it's part of the duty when they travel all the way down here to come do something like that. So yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your foundation, Up From the Muck.
So Up From the Muck, man, it's so ever since I was playing in the NFL, it's when I started working on it, kind of working out ideas and stuff like that. So my main vision behind it was the way I viewed kind of how I made it to NFL was obviously it took a lot of hard work and dedication, right? But also it made me believe that kids, if they find something that they are passionate about and you give them the tools that they need to know in order to tackle those goals or those dreams that they have, and give them the encouragement, give them the opportunities to keep improving themselves at those things, that the sky's the limit for anybody, because with my NFL experience, I'm undersized, underdog type of guy. So, but at the end of the day, none of that stuff really matters. If you're willing to put in the work into something that you love, and you do it the right way, you develop the right mindset, you get all that stuff, So, so that's kind of my main vision. Was try to come back, and I want to come back to Winnemucca and help small town kids, especially that don't have a lot of those opportunities. And this isn't just sports. It's whatever their passion is, whatever they want to do. First of all, try to help them find what that is, because that's we don't always know what it is that we want to do or what we're good at, and then after that, giving them the tools that they need, not necessarily a lot of not necessarily the stuff that you always learn in school, but the stuff that'll help you get through life that you don't learn in school. And then, like I said, just give them opportunities to keep practicing and developing those skills that they need. So.
Yeah, when you say the stuff that they don't learn in school, it's the stuff that they should be learning in school, really.
Oh, exactly.
It just gets missed, and I don't understand that, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
The cool thing about Winnemucca is we have a lot of EOU kids now that are from Winnemucca, dude. Like Lowry High School, I'm looking Jillian Albright, Victor Rosas. I mean, there's more than that, I'm sure. I just it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty cool, man, and it's like you said, it's been a great place for us small Northern Nevada kids who don't get a lot of looks. Me, for example, I averaged 12 yards a carry in high school, and I got basically no looks, but EOU and a couple other small schools. So it's a great spot for kids of my caliber, from this part of the state to go and pursue athletics after high school, man. And EOU is such a great spot, man. I had such a good experience, and I know these kids are, and the new ones that keep going. So it's pretty exciting to see.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. The atmosphere at EOU. So I mean, back in the days, like the early 2000s, late 90s, it has changed so much, so drastically in the last 20 years, dude. It went from night to day. And I'm not saying like night like it was like terrible, but just the culture there is so much better now.
Right. Yeah, man. I went to homecoming a couple of years ago, and man, it was, like I said, the atmosphere, the fans, just the support they had. It was awesome, man. It's a cool energy to be a part of, and I'm glad that they're still building on, getting the turf field going, getting that other building going, all that type of stuff to help them out. And EOU has always been a close knit community, so yeah, man. It's been awesome. I'm glad they're keep moving forward too as they go. So it's awesome.
So for the viewers, you're the only EOU player that's ever made it to the NFL, like actually played in an NFL game, I think. I'm pretty sure.
So. I think there might have been someone who bounced around like practice squads as well or something like that. But as far as I know, yeah.
Yeah, you are. And what are you? What are you? 5'10"?
5'9".
I gave you an inch. I was trying to give you
one. Yeah. Well, probably like 5'8.5", but but yeah, 5.
You were a quarterback in high school, then you were a receiver up until your senior year, and then your senior year you switched to like scat back, right? Almost essentially.
Well, so I was actually my freshman and sophomore year in high school, I was a quarterback. Then I was a running back in high school. So my junior senior year, I was running back, and still, I mean, all the way. That's always been my natural position. So I love running back. But then I got to EOU and they put me at slot, which was awesome, especially in their offense and stuff like that. And then it was really cool when I got to go and do some running back stuff as well. And so yeah, just tried to do a little bit.
Your senior year, you had like 125 carries or something.
I don't know. I don't know the stats, but my senior year I was predominantly running back. So
yeah, that's crazy. And then just the chances, like if you look at the numbers, the chances of being a college athlete are very slim. And then the chances of becoming a professional athlete after that are even slimmer. And you bounced around all these different positions as an undersized player, and you still figured out a way to make it work. That's highly impressive.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. And I mean, I just, I give that to my hard working roots, growing up. That's pretty much all it was just hard work, dedication, focus, and putting in the extra time, and then just, believing and having fun while you do it too, So like I said, football was something I love to do. So it's a lot easier to work hard at something that you enjoy doing for sure. So
absolutely. Yeah. Are you still tied into football in any way?
I mean, like NFL wise or
just coaching or
a little bit. It's been kind of nice to take a step away a little bit and kind of which is what I've also enjoyed about my foundation. It's kind of give me an opportunity to step away a little bit, even though I do fitness and sports stuff with it, but I also do have art classes, writing classes, leadership courses that I've been doing. So it's been kind of good to also get away from athletics a little bit and just kind of get to know people from different backgrounds and all that stuff. So I have taken a little bit of a step back from being all in on football, but I still have my football camp this year and stuff like that. So
yeah, when is your football camp?
So I had it. It was in July this year. So
It was in July this
mhm,
year.
mhm.
It's already done. So
Yeah.
same time next year.
It'll be around the same time. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So last year's football camp was canceled.
No, we had no. So I kind of caught it in a span where we had to do some COVID, regulations and stuff like that. But no, we were able to hold it, and I actually was able to have some of my NFL buddies come down and help out. So that was pretty cool. We had Anthony Zettel, Steve Longa, Cole Wick, and Haloti Nada come down and help me out with that camp last year. So that was
Oh,
really cool.
Haloti Nada's
Yeah,
a beast, man. That
yeah,
guy is a
yeah. He
beast.
is, man. He's
When
a
you were
great guy.
playing in the NFL, did you ever get to meet Jason Sullivan?
Uh, no.
He was a center for the Lions. He was a center for the Vikings. Brett Favre. No, he wasn't for the Lions. He was with Brett Favre.
Okay.
Uh,
No,
uh,
see, I don't think I never met
Probably,
him.
but he didn't retire. I mean, he was with the Rams. That he played in the Super Bowl with
Okay,
the
I think I
Rams.
know who you're talking about now.
He's the
No, I
one
don't think I ever
that
met him.
Indomitius Sue cut block and blew out his knee.
Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah, I've
I know
had
you're
him
talking
on the
about
show
though.
before.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's part owner of an outdoor company here in LeGrand now.
Oh, is he really? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Steve's Outdoor Adventures. Steve
Sweet.
West and him they own like a outdoor company and a ammo shop. That's kind of cool. So
Hey.
you said slot receiver, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions and see
All right.
if anything's changed in your life from your time at EOU. So what's your favorite food now?
Oh, that's tough, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Winnemucca has some good restaurants, and that's one thing I gotta put above. We have a lot of different options as far as like, especially just home, not necessarily chain restaurants, but just kind of some homemade, whatever you call it, restaurants. So, man, that's tough. I don't know. I love eating out at Winnemucca, man. I love a lot of places. Pizzeria here is good. We got a lot of good Mexican food places. Chihuahuas, we have a couple good Basque restaurants, Picara. And then also, I ain't gonna lie, man, being home, whatever, if my mom's cooking, I'm over there eating whatever she cooks is always good. So,
Nice. When you were at EOU, you said your favorite food was chocolate chip cookies.
yeah, oh yeah, my mom's chocolate chip cookies for sure. Yeah, yeah.
What about your favorite movie now? Has it changed?
I don't remember what I said, but probably not. Probably the same.
Gladiator.
Yeah, Gladiator. That's
Favorite
up there.
pro athlete. Speaking of slot receivers.
Oh, well, like that's playing nowadays
Well,
or what?
what do you think you said back then?
Oh, back then, my favorite,
Pro athlete.
huh? And it was a slot or no?
He is a
Really?
slot. One of the best.
That I
You want
said
a
was
hint?
my favorite player.
Patriots.
Who?
Patriots.
Edelman? Edelman?
No, Welker. You said
Welker?
Wes
Oh,
Welker.
did I really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's funny.
All right. Favorite musical artist back then. Who has it changed?
Uh, I mean, back then it was for sure Eric Church. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So I
What
still
is it
love Eric.
now?
Man, I don't know. I still like Eric Church. I don't know, man. I have pretty broad music span, so I don't know. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
I'm
And then the
I'm not a,
last
I'm not a
one.
big fan of a lot of new music, but
The last one. Favorite restaurant.
a LeGrand one or no? Or
No, it's not a LeGrand one. We don't have one in LeGrand.
I don't know. Probably. What did I say? I don't know.
You said Chili's.
Did I really?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I must have been nervous, dude. I don't know why I said Chili's.
That's all right. That's fun. That's fun.
Chili's. That's funny.
So what about music? Are you still making any music?
Not really, man. Like I said, so when COVID kind of started hitting, man, a lot of my whatever focus shifted because I felt bad, like when I felt bad for all these kids having to stay home and do nothing, so I kind of just stopped what I was doing, kind of in probably December-ish, and then throughout the beginning of this year, all that stuff. And I was just like, man, we got to start doing something with these kids. So I started doing some fitness classes and stuff like that. And then ever since then, kind of my music, I just kind of set aside and started focusing on this. And music, though, I mean, I still, it's a fun thing, man. I love music, and I don't know how much I'll ever get back into it, but either way, it's a big part of me, man. And I think doing any type of art form is important, and you learn a lot from it. And so I kind of look back, because music was a thing too, man. I dove into it just like I do anything. If I'm gonna do something, I work hard at it and all that stuff. And so it was a cool experience, just like anything else. And it'll continue to be. But it's probably more just like a hobby for me. So as far as that goes, so.
What are the kids called diving into it nowadays? Full send?
Full send,
Full
yeah,
send.
pretty much. Yeah, that's how I
I'm
do,
that
man.
kind of
Yeah.
person, dude. I
Oh
full
yeah, for
send it as
sure.
well.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah,
gonna
only way
send
to
it,
do
you
it.
may as well send the full thing.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. That's all I am too, man. Yeah.
So one more. We'll talk about one more thing, and then I'll get you out of here. So you're pretty good friends with Jay Hearn, and
Mhm.
him and I have I did an interview with him, and we've kind of kept in touch, and so just because he's a pretty prominent figure here, he's the school resource
Yeah.
officer now. So just talk a little bit about your relationship with him, and then we'll get you out of here.
Man, Jay Hearn, he was so he came into EOU probably my sophomore year, I'd say. And he had 2 years to play with us, and he was a guy who came in and just pushed me to be better, because he came in as a D1 talent, and he's an amazing receiver, and so we pushed each other, and it was great to have. He's a great leader. Everybody on the team looked up to him. If he had something to say, we'd all listen, and he also led by example, hard worker, and so it was really cool. He came in, man. We pushed each other, and in a positive way, and you know how that just builds bonds. And so he'll always be one of my close teammates that I've had. And I was able to this last year, so I finally got into snowboarding, which I love now. This is my first year snowboarding, and so I went up to EOU, or went up to the Grand, and talked to his weightlifting class a little bit. We went and hit the slopes, and then in return, he came down to Winnemucca. We hung out, and he talked to one of my fitness classes and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool to see how our relationship, has also evolved into trying to help out the kids in the ways that we know how to do so, and also helping out. I went up to LeGrand. He came down to Winnemucca, and so it's cool, man. He's a great guy, a great friend. So. And I'm sure we'll do some more stuff like that in the future. So,
Dude, I love it. I love it. I'm all about helping out the youth too. I mean, it's
for
just
sure. Yeah.
it's what we need to do that as adults. I mean, it's
Right.
that
Yeah.
simple.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's
So
kind of
go for it.
kind of responsibility, man. And I think especially with I'm sure every generation says it, but especially I feel like what the kids are coming into these days, man, I think they need our help more than ever. So that's another reason kind of why I've just kind of pushed aside a lot of the stuff I've doing, and tried as hard as I can to focus on, up for the muck, and, not just that, but trying to do that type of stuff, in that direction, because I think they do need a lot of help from those who can help them. So.
Awesome. EOU has their home opener, Montana Western, on Saturday. Anything you want to say to the team?
Mount up, man. I don't know. Hey, it's gonna be. I'm sure. Hey, that's all you can say, really. Every game in that conference is tough, man. It's fun. Well, they won their first game, right? A close game by
Montana
2 points,
Tech.
right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So that's a big win, man. And I don't know what all the teams look like this year, but like I said, all the games are tough, man. So Western, they're always tough. It don't matter. It doesn't even matter. They're always tough. So home opener, man. Have fun, mount up.
Yeah.
Go get
There's
the
only
dub.
2 words you really got to say.
Yeah,
Mount up.
exactly.
I mean, that's
Exactly,
it.
man.
Eastern Oregon. He's former NFL player, soon to be hopefully EOU Hall of Famer, Jace Billingsley. Up from the muck. Go check out. Do you got a website or something, or somewhere?
Not really right now. No, not really right now. But we'll get one going. Yeah.
Follow him on social media. What's your Twitter? Give me some of that.
Instagram at JaceGable7.
Instagram at JaceGable7. That's where I see all your stuff. And I knew about your leadership classes and your painting classes and all that just from there. So Instagram at JaceGable7. Jace, I appreciate you, man.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Good catching up, man.
Yep. Have a good day.
All right, you too, man.
Thanks, Jace. Support this guy. Follow him on Instagram at JaceGable7. JaceGable7. He's got a lot of good things going on in Winnemucca. He involves EOU. He had the wrestling team down there. He's just a good dude. Appreciate you. None of this is possible without Rockin' Sons. Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto, east end of Adams. I'll tell you over and over again. They're local. JB's involved in the community. It's just, we need to support local businesses, and Rockin' Sons is one of them. It's the old Wendell's Corner. It's been there for over 60 years. They're trusted. Go see JB and the boys. Eastern Oregon. That's all I got for you on a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I'm Dodsey. I appreciate you, and I'm out.